Failing to meet the 1.5°C climate target isn't just a policy misstep, it's a moral catastrophe that threatens the very future of our planet. At the opening of the Cop30 climate summit in Belém, Brazil, UN Secretary-General António Guterres didn't hold back, labeling this failure as moral failure and deadly negligence. But here's where it gets controversial. He pointed directly at fossil fuel companies, accusing them of deceiving the public and obstructing progress, a bold claim that's sure to spark debate. Guterres warned that even a temporary overshoot of the 1.5°C limit could unleash far greater destruction and costs for every nation. Think about it, ecosystems collapsing, billions facing unlivable conditions, and global peace threatened. This isn't just an environmental issue, it's a humanitarian crisis in the making. And this is the part most people miss. Every fraction of a degree matters. More heat means more hunger, more displacement, and deeper economic scars, especially for developing nations that have contributed the least to the problem. The numbers don't lie. The World Meteorological Organization confirmed this week that greenhouse gas emissions have hit a record high, with 2025 on track to be one of the warmest years ever. All 10 of the hottest years on record. They've happened in the past decade. Progress has been made, more nations are setting ambitious emission-cutting goals, but it's not enough. Even if every plan is fully implemented, we are still looking at a 2.3°C rise. That's better than 20 years ago, thanks to the Paris Agreement and the clean energy revolution, but it's far from safe. And here's the kicker, while some nations are stepping up, others are stepping back. Far-right nationalism, particularly in the United States, is slowing climate action. Guterres didn't mince words about the oil, gas, and coal industries, calling their influence self-destructive and a bet against humanity. He highlighted how billions in subsidies and political support are being used to block progress, diverting resources from health and the future. The summit comes at a turbulent time, with global attention divided by war and rising nationalism. Developing nations in the global south are already reeling from climate disasters and are demanding support from industrialized nations. But financial commitments are falling short, far short of the $1.3 trillion a year agreed upon at COP29. Guterres made it clear, developed nations need to step up and deliver. Meanwhile, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer is expected to take a stand, declaring the UK all in on climate action. He'll argue it's a win-win for people and the economy, promising lower bills, job creation, and a £1 trillion boost in 5 years. But he'll also call out prominent figures like Bill Gates and Tony Blair, who've suggested slowing down climate efforts. His response: can energy security wait? Can bill payers wait? Can we afford to go slow in the race for green jobs? Spoiler, he doesn't think so. This isn't just about protecting the environment, it's about protecting jobs, communities, and our shared future. Starmer's message is clear: you don't meet a challenge like climate change by standing still. You embrace change, seize opportunities, and do it together. So, here's the question: do you agree with Guterres that fossil fuel companies are obstructing progress? Or do you think there's another way to balance energy needs with climate action? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. This is a conversation we can't afford to ignore.